what's going on, guys? This is another trade recap, and this is gonna be a pretty long video because I haven't made a recap from Monday all the way to today due to me procrastinating. So, without further ado, we're gonna go over Monday's price action all the way to today, and based off like the trades that I took, pretty much. So for Monday, also let me one thing to be easier, dude. My PC is so shit. So fucking, look how slow this shit is. Bro, nothing wants to load it. I don't know if it's the PC or the Wi-Fi. Which one of the two? This, like, based off, like, what has recently happened this week and, like, off my actions, I could have prevented so much, and I've already passed this account this week with just Monday and Tuesday. But, so, the 14th was Monday, I'm pretty sure. Sorry, 17th was Monday, 14th was Friday. Yeah, so there it is, 17th. Alright, so, whenever my mass wants to cooperate with me. Alright, word. So yeah, 17th. 17th, my buys was short due to the, in the daily time, in, in the daily time frame, we one inversed a fair value gap to the downside and also had a bearish SMT, which I can show right now. Oh, price action decides to show itself. Alright, word. So the bearish S&T that I was looking at was pretty much from these highs down to these highs, while ES made a these highs up to these highs before going down. And then the inverse for value gap that we also had was this. We pretty much are chasing passes this imbalancement, and we closed below it. We're still trading past down. So that's what led me to have my buys bearish. Also in the 4 hour we were still bearish. In the 1 hour we were also still bearish. No sign of a reversal. I could have thought of a New York manipulation reversal. Could have thought of that, and I was also thinking about it, but due to the high time frame bearish SMT and all other confluences showing that prices still wanting to tank, no reason to be taking longs on Monday. So what I did was just patiently wait. Saw price pretty much. Where's Monday? Here we go. Saw price pretty much do a 5-minute manipulation for doing the actual move down. And my biggest mistake for this day was the incorrect placement of my stop loss. I didn't take the trade on ES, as ES did touch the fair value gap while Nasdaq didn't. And I can yeah. So Nasdaq didn't touch the fair value gap. I still took the trade on Nasdaq due to the high time frame showing that we were bearish and Nasdaq was the leading index. So I took the trade off in Nasdaq, and literally this is how my trade went. Place my stop loss right here instead of the second most recent high, which was this one right up here. Stops me out and then literally goes and hits my TP right here. Would have been a great risk reward. Didn't happen, and didn't have time. Well, I kept on looking at the charts and everything, seeing how price actually moved, but I didn't take another trade. I did, however, though. Actually, wait, before I actually say that, let me get to that day first. So yeah, that's how Monday went. I'll show the P&O because today was a very sad day as well. But we'll get to that later. Next day, Tuesday. Tuesday was such a bullshit day. Tuesday, Tuesday I didn't lose, neither did I win. Reason reason because is All buys for what's my buys for that day? Yeah, so my buys yesterday was yeah, due to one, lack of liquidity to the upside. Um, no reason to take longs. Two, high time frame still showed bearish movement, and it was also closer to jaws on liquidity to the downside. And three, also why my buys was bearish was because we haven't completed that imbalancement yet in the high time frames. Okay, whenever we want to work, piece of shit computer. Figure out where what. Yeah, I'm going to daily. So yeah, property. No, never mind. That we think we did complete the imbalancement then, but it was something about. Oh, here we go. Never mind. Never mind. Never mind. Never mind. Never mind. Never mind. Yeah, because that's very bad. Wrong one. Yeah, and then I kept doing that. Must have been on ES then. Cause I did. I remember I did this on Tuesday. Or I didn't. Never mind. Forgot which one I fucking did, but I remember that it still needed to complete an imbalancement. Where the fuck did I do it though? That's weird. Where the fuck did I do it to make me think? Want to think that? It's so fucking strange. Anywho, my bias was still wanted to be short, and price just automatically dumped as market opened. Where is this? Took the trade off Nasdaq once again. Comes to this fair value gap. Place my order. Put my stop loss second high, second most recent high, and I literally get out of the trade right here. Why? Because at the moment I thought we made a bullish SMT for price action, wanting to push higher. So yeah, I saw how it came down to these lows while Nasdaq. Well, I think it was like some other type of low before it came out. Wait, that wasn't. It wasn't. No, that wasn't. No, this was it. Where did I take this short? No, I didn't take this short on Nasdaq. I believe. Yeah, I took this short on ES. Never mind. Never mind. Never mind. Never mind. Never mind. Never mind. Yeah, 'cause I remember. It's Tuesday. I'm a mess right now. I'm a mess. Here we go. Tuesday night. like now that I'm like looking back at it, I never understood why I got out of that trade. Never understood why. Like this is just like some tomfoolery shit. Can't believe it. Where the fuck did I? Ah, fuck. But yeah, regardless, how it was, I got out the trade due to a fear that price was gonna still push up. Looking back at it, I don't understand why. Like I don't even know why that even came in my mind. Like where did I even see a bullish SMT? Is what I'm trying to understand. Like that's what makes making me so confused and so angry, honestly. Wow, wow. But yeah, that's how Tuesday went. I literally fumbled hard. I don't know why I ever got out of that trade. Like, I'm literally trying to comprehend right now why as well. Was never any bullish SMT. Also, I think it's because we started to break a structure. But yeah, I got out of that fear, got mad. Then I went into my demo account. Then I saw the sweep. I saw we had a high time frame SMT where Nasdaq took out high time frame lows, high time frame lows somewhere over here. It was like these lows over here. Yeah, these lows right here. Well, ES didn't. So then I literally went in my demo account and paper trading, and I just to prove myself that strategy literally does work, and I have to like have confidence in my work. Literally took a long off the fair value gap that was in the 5 minute right here. Reconstruction in the 1 minute, and it literally hit all the way to TP. It's just some fucking bullshit. That was Tuesday for you. Another day I could have won, but like I said, should have been 2K. Got a $482 win. So that was Tuesday, and then Wednesday was pretty ass. I was wanting the price action to be longs. We didn't get no sweep up off off of market open, but price started rallying where I wanted it to go. Never came down to any imbalancements, so I came into this imbalancement on ES and on Nasdaq. I took the trade on Nasdaq, and took longs off of this right here. Oh, that's short. My bad. stuff is right here. Put my stop loss right there. And I just target for like no man's land kind of thing. Kind of stupid, I know. And what the price action do literally went straight back down. Wanted to be bearish. And then we got the actual move, which was wanted to be bearish. Also, my other mistake was during pre-market analysis, I did see that we also did make like a pretty bearish SMT, where it was from these highs down to these highs on Nasdaq, while ES did these highs up to these highs. Should have probably kept my biases short since we didn't fully take out these lows, and we didn't honestly even complete that SMT by taking out complete this SMT by taking out these lows. So guess the SMT wasn't really even valid to begin with. But I feel like what I can learn from this trade is, well, another thing was it did miss one thing off my checklist, which was a liquidity sweep. So I did miss that off the checklist before making the trade. I didn't get a liquidity sweep, but I did get a breaker structure and a retrace to a continuation into a continuation confluence. But what I can learn is, if you haven't gotten a liquidity sweep yet, or like a SMT where either Nasdaq sweeps and ES doesn't, if you haven't gotten a liquidity sweep or anything, then that is not the move yet that you want to catch. From what I am learning from my experience from based off today. So I'm gonna keep that in my mind, and as I'm moving forward on with it, every day in the markets. But that's how this trading week has gone. Sadly today, yeah, we blew the account, boys. Yeah, I'm gonna be buying another one, but so fucking aggravated. I should have been past this shit, but it's alright. It's just little baby mistakes I can really fix. I know I got this. Hopefully by the end of this month or December, I pass this account. I know I got this shit, bro. I know I got this shit. But that's pretty much it, boys. Hope you have a great night. Stay safe and take it easy.